Welcome everybody to our virtual music department banquet and award ceremony. Unfortunately, as you all know, this has been a really difficult year for everyone. We wanted to still try to do something to honor all of our seniors most of which have been a part of the music department for 4 years. All the students that participate in varying events throughout the year, and certainly some of our top students that deserve some recognition. So I hope you enjoy this. This should be quick, and we'll start with the first part of our award ceremony. First of all, I just want to let you guys know, usually I would introduce all of our guests at the awards, but we don't need to do that. But I will say that we will have a few speeches from Scott Low Liberty, our superintendent, our principal, Jason Parent, our music teachers, Mr. Mundy and Ms. Lashavo, will also say a few words and present some awards. Our president of Friends of Music, Mrs. Susan Rouse, and our percussion instructors, Gary Goslin and Keith Veal, will have a small presentation for you, as well as Paula Vale and Jen Horn for Colorguard. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to start out with our first section of the award ceremony, and that is to honor and to acknowledge all of our state and regional, divisional music festival participants. And so that is All-State and Jazz All-State and Chamber Music Festival. So for this year, let me find my list here. We have for the New Hampshire All-State Band, on clarinet, Katie Lacerda. For the New Hampshire All-State Band as well, on bassoon, Ash Barnoy, and on bassoon, Betsy Brown. The New Hampshire All-State Orchestra, we had on cello, Alex Aronzabal, who got the top score, by the way. On bass, John Mock, who also got the top score in the state out of all the students that auditioned. And on trombone, Anthony Iovino. For the All-State Mixed Chorus, we had on alto voice, Emily Thomas, on tenor voice, Frank Thomas, and on tenor voice, Jason Kane. And I missed one. And on bass voice, Connor Fongelas. For the New Hampshire All-State Treble Chorus, we had on soprano voice, Janaya Bergendahl, on soprano voice, Ray Peasy, again on soprano voice, Carly McRitchie, and that's it. Unfortunately, the All-State Festival was canceled. That was in April, and so unfortunately those students did not get to participate, but they still definitely deserve the recognition because they worked hard to get there. We also had a number of students involved in the New Hampshire Jazz All-State Festival, which did take place in February, thankfully. In the Honors Jazz Band, we had on trombone, Anthony Iovino. In the Honors Choir, we had on soprano voice, Janaya Bergendahl. On soprano voice, Faith Gormley. And on tenor voice, Jason Kane, who also got the top score in the state on that particular voice part. And also in the All-State Jazz Band, we had on drum set, Dylan Solano. In the choir, New Hampshire Jazz All-State Choir, we had on alto voice, Emily Thomas. And that's it for Jazz All-State. The New Hampshire All-State Chamber Music Festival takes some of the top scores from All-State and puts them together into small chamber groups, like a saxophone quartet or a clarinet quartet or woodwind choir and that type of thing. So we had on trombone, Anthony Iovino, alto voice, Emily Thomas, and on bass, John Mock. So congratulations to those folks. And that festival did take place in January. And then finally, I want to acknowledge all of our Tri-Am officers. Those folks have put in a significant amount of time throughout the year to help Tri-Am better themselves, and Tri-Am as an organization helps to better our music department. So they've done a lot of great work this year. Our president was Jamie Aronzabal. Our vice president was Kelly Kalawa. Our treasurer was Owen Miller. And our secretary was Jessica Popolowski.
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to reach out to thank Mr. Bolio for letting me join in your virtual celebration tonight. Unfortunately, I'm not able to be there live, but I am grateful to have the opportunity to record a quick video. The music banquet is something that I don't like to miss. It's a great event. It's a fantastic program, and I'm honored and humbled to be a part of it. They say that we admire those who can do things that we can't, but wish we could. And I will tell you that for me, music is absolutely in that category. I love listening to music. I've always been a fan of music, but have never quite had that talent in my skill set. So I watch what you all do with great admiration. And as I said, just appreciate being able to be here tonight. This school year has been more like a jazz piece than it has been a symphony. I think we were all trying to adjust and trying to do the best we can to make meaning out of these difficult circumstances. So I really want to extend my appreciation to, first and foremost, the seniors. This is horribly unfair, and I feel very badly that we're not able to celebrate you and celebrate your accomplishments the way that you deserve. Please don't think for a moment that in any way this diminishes what you've done. The fact that we haven't been able to get together is certainly frustrating. But you just know that there are a lot of us who appreciate and admire all that you've been able to accomplish. Thank you as well to all the parents who have had to adjust to remote instruction. You've had disruptions in your own lives. You've had challenges in your own lives, and I think you've done some amazing things under adverse conditions, and I'm very grateful for that as well. Of course, we want to thank our faculty and staff who have also had to, the phrase we've been using is re-rig the ship under sail here. And this has been difficult, but we know we're going to get through it. We have a great staff, we have great families, and tremendous support from our community. So I hope everyone stays healthy. I hope everyone stays safe. And as I said, please know that we have tremendous appreciation for everything that you've done. And I know there's going to be some great success ahead for the folks coming out of the music program this year, and for the underclassmen as well. We're going to do our best to get you back safe and back to normal. Everybody have a great evening. Enjoy your celebration, and look forward to hopefully seeing everybody in person at some point soon. Thank you all.
Hey everybody, hope this message finds you guys all healthy and safe, and all your families are safe as well. This is probably not the way that we normally would be doing this, but due to the circumstances, we're all making videos and doing the end of the year thing here. I know that for the seniors, this probably isn't the way that you guys wanted to end your career here at Londonderry High School, but I just want to say congratulations to everybody that's graduating from the band and the school, whether you're a percussion person or wind or color guard. Hope you guys had a great 4 years here at Londonderry, and moving on, hope you guys make do and great things in the world. What I also want to do is to congratulate the members of the second year of the Winter Percussion. Thank you to Mr. B for believing in us and that we could actually do something like this and bring it to the floor and be competitive. We did have what we thought was the beginning of something pretty special this season. Fortunately, we got the wind knocked out of our sail, and the season got ended kind of abruptly here. Knowing as a staff what we can accomplish and knowing how hard that you guys worked as an ensemble, we're very pleased with where we were in the season, and knowing that we had about a month left to go. There was a lot left to do, and we all thought that this was going to be something special, that we could really do some good things this season. We're looking forward to getting ready for next season. We're all looking forward to getting back to seeing you guys all in person and to drum. I mean, we miss it a lot. So good things coming up for next fall's Drumline, as well as next year's Winter Percussion. We're already talking about show design and ideas as well. So congrats to everybody, and can't wait to see you guys all back in person and get back to it. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Winter Percussion is an activity that mixes theater, dance, and marching percussion. The show has a theme, and through movement and music usually tells some sort of story. This year's production was entitled From Which We Came and told a story about man versus wild. These performances are showcased at competitions at area high schools where the Lancers compete against themselves and other units for a score. On behalf of the other percussion technicians, I want to thank the members on a great season. They found their groove, and the staff was very excited on their anticipated success at future competitions before our season was unfortunately cut short. These students were involved in winter percussion this year. Trevor Betty,
Peter Cafaro,
Danny Knoyer,
Sean Dawson,
Max D'Arville,
Connor Dupuis,
Nicholas Dyer,
Tyler Faucon,
Catherine Gregoire,
Alex Gruchot,
Emily Jastrom,
Caitlin Koza,
Connor Lovett,
Nathan Nicholson,
Adam Palmer,
Kevin Placata,
Emily Powers,
Zach Rivet,
Isabel Schickler,
Jack Shea,
Dylan Solano,
and Reagan Timowitz.
Alexa Viola.
Olivia Whitcoop.
We already have begun to plan the 2021 season, and we cannot wait to see what these students can do next year.
Lancer Music, thanks for allowing me to be a part of this special ceremony again this year. 2019-2020 has been like none other. The music program has still performed incredibly well in Prism, in parades, in concerts. Unfortunately, the St. Patrick's Day Parade was cut short, but that doesn't negate the fantastic job you've done all year long. Opportunities like these, winter percussion, other events that you've had that have been led by Mr. Bolio, Mr. Mundy, Ms. Lachavo have been incredible. So I want to thank them for their leadership and thank our Lancers for their incredible performances all year long. I'd also like to thank Friends of Music for their contributions in support of you over these years. They are a really important part of the program and the process, so parents, thank you so much for all you've done for Lancer Music. The superintendent and I have always enjoyed participating in events, supporting you, and cheering for you. You are a great source of pride for our school and for our community. We're really proud of what you've done, the way you've conducted yourselves, and all that you've given to Lancer Music over the years. Seniors, you should be so proud of yourselves. It's been an incredible 4 years. You represent everything we stand for at Londonderry High School. And again, you've set the bar of excellence that I hope our underclassmen will continue to follow. So on behalf of the administration and our staff, congratulations on another fantastic year.
The next section of our awards ceremony would be calling all of the names of the freshmen or first year participants of the music department to come up and get a certificate. Of course, we're not going to do that in a virtual setting, but what we will be doing is we will have those certificates available for all the students upon return. So this summer, during practices for the summer, or band camp, or even just at the beginning of the school year next year. If you are a sophomore, you get a varsity letter, and same thing, we'll have those available. And a music pin is what gets awarded to all of our third year or juniors that are involved with the music department. So we'll also have the senior plaques, and I'll go through that, and I will be listing off the names of that later in this ceremony. Next up, I would like to introduce a very special person in the music department that has put in a tremendous amount of work over the years. And I think it's been like, don't quote me on this, I think 7 years that this person has been involved with the music department and Friends of Music. And she puts a tremendous amount of work into everything she does, has helped plan the trips, has helped to plan numerous events throughout the year, every year. And this past year, she had the honor of leading Friends of Music as the president, Mrs. Susan Rouse.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sue Rouse, and I'm the president of Friends of Music. Welcome to our virtual Music Awards Banquet. I'm sure this sentiment has been echoed throughout this presentation, but seniors, I am truly sorry that things did not go as planned this year, and it was a heck of a plan. You deserve all of the bells and whistles of a traditional banquet and a traditional end of year. You all do. However, it's important to focus on all of the fabulous experiences you've had over the years. You have to admit it's been quite a ride, and you are all wished every success in your futures. Next, I'd like to acknowledge those volunteers who have committed countless hours this past year supporting the Friends of Music program. It seems like forever ago, but this year began with band camp, 4 straight days of fun in the sun and rain with our students. Thank you, Kathy Gagnon and Deb Johnson, for chairing that week in August, organizing snacks, meals, and volunteers. It's an important week and went off without a hitch, thanks to your hard work and commitment. Our uniform chair, Sonia Faudier, has worked tirelessly as lead role in outfitting all of the music students for both marching and concert bands, not to mention tuxes and gowns as well as accessories. She is incredibly organized and always on top of her game. Thank you for your dedication and continued hard work, Sonia. I'd also like to recognize and thank Amy Cohen and Andy Norton for their countless hours of help with repairs and sewing as well. We have been fortunate to have 4 fabulous parents who have been taking videos and pictures of all activities of the music department throughout the year. Jennifer and Mark Dupuy, Kathy Batchelor, and Carmen Zavaratny. Thank you for devoting your time, documenting and posting events on YouTube and SmugMug, and giving families and extended families an opportunity to share in events that they may not have been able to experience in person. Many of our events are away, and the band and winter percussion wouldn't have equipment to perform with if it wasn't for the dedication and brawn of our truck crew. John LeBlanc, Stephen Grusho, Greg LeBlanc, Gene Jastrom, Gabe Alpuerto, and Chris Koza. Every football game requires 2 trucks, and every away parade and trip requires 1 truck. We couldn't do it without parents like these stepping up to help drive, load, and unload equipment week after week. Thank you so much. I would also like to recognize our medical staff, Shannon Grusho and Alicia Law, for taking such great care of our kids. These 2 bring experience and a level-headed calm that puts these kids at ease and helps them feel better almost immediately. Thank you for always being there to help heal everyone. Prism is a weekend-long affair in the fall, which requires organizing ticket sales, decorating, student help, intermission refreshments, food for the performers, advertisement of the event, and much more. Thank you, Michelle Lacerda and Danielle Barrett, for co-chairing this event and helping it make it such a wonderful success. Last but not least, I'd like to give special recognition to this year's Friends of Music Executive Board, who I am more than honored to have worked with. Lara McIntyre, Vice President, Christy Sawyer, Secretary, Jennifer Dupuy, Treasurer, and Kathy Batchelor, Treasurer-elect. They are a wonderful group of volunteers who have given their time to the program by supporting fundraisers, chaperoning events, helping haul equipment, handling financial matters, cleaning up after the kids. The list is endless. You guys work so well as a team and have done an amazing job this year. I wish you all the best going forward. On a personal note, this moment concludes 8 years of being part of one of the most outgoing, active, experience-providing, memory-building, remarkable student programs I have ever had the pleasure of supporting. I began the very first year of my Friends of Music career as a uniform chair, attending an inaugural parade in Washington, D.C., as well as parades in Walt Disney World and Universal Studios. That was my first year. The next 7 years included a St. Patrick's Day parade in Washington, D.C., 5 New York City St. Patrick's Day parades, a Florida Citrus Parade, followed by a New Year's Eve parade in the Magic Kingdom, and a New Year's Eve parade in Disneyland, followed by a Tournament of Roses parade in Pasadena, not to mention countless football halftime performances, numerous Boston Celtics drumline performances, multiple Monarchs performances on ice, over 60 spring, winter, and district concerts, yearly Prism shows, yearly coffee house performances, to name a few. We have some of the best students I have ever had the pleasure of spending time with and supporting. They are outgoing, talented, committed, respectful, helpful, and kind. These qualities have kept me coming back for more, and I will yet miss all of them greatly. The experiences I am taking with me will be memories I have had the fortune to make with my own kids. With that said, I would strongly encourage any parent or guardian to get involved. It's worth it. Not only for the time you spend with your child, which can be a lot or very little, but with the friendships you make with some very extraordinary parents, grandparents, guardians, and volunteers. Supporting the students has been equally as meaningful to me as the support I have had and the friendships I have made with everyone who has volunteered in the program over the years. Thank you to a wonderful music program, including Mr. Bolio, Mr. Mundy, Mrs. LaChavo, and Mr. Susi, for the opportunities you've given. Thank you, families, for raising such great kids. And thank you, everyone, for the endless support you have provided throughout my many years with Friends of Music. To quote a song from one of my favorite movies, I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Have a wonderful summer.
Thank you, Mrs. Rouse. And to honor your participation as the Friends of Music president, every outgoing president gets a special award, a special memento to send you off with, a parting gift, if you will. And it is a engraved clock, has a clock with an engraving at the bottom that says, "Thank you for your service, Mrs. Susan Rouse." So obviously we will be getting that to you soon. We can't do that right now. But again, thank you so much for your work. Okay, next up we have what we call Spirit Awards. And these are just a small token of appreciation to go to some of the students in our music department, band, chorus, orchestra, jazz, that are sort of just always the ones that bring a little bit more fun to the activity and make sure that everyone's having fun, but in good taste, and making sure that they're still being good role models for everyone. So all around, these students have just done a great job. So Spirit Awards go to Paige Boyan, Andrew Johnson, Emily Thomas, Brandon Ramos, Ray Pizzi, Cassidy Rivera Keefe, Jillian Jones, Amara Cody, Alex Aronzabal, Katiana Chalinsky, Elizabeth Brown, Betsy Brown, Maddie Saucier, Camden Poitras, Kevin Placada, Connor Dupuy, Tyler Crakes, Dylan Solano, Mackenzie Gagne, and Max Henson. Congratulations, folks. Okay, next is the Senior Plaque Award presentation. And this is, for those of you that may not know, if you are a senior in the music department and you've been involved, regardless of how many years you've been involved, if you're a senior and you are graduating, we award you with a plaque. And as they know, they've already given me what they want on their engraving, and it'll have their name and any important activities or ensembles that they feel were special to them go on that plaque. And we are just so proud of the seniors. We feel so bad for the fact that you guys are not getting a full end of the year treatment as normal. And so, we wish we could fix that for you, and we're doing our best. But with giving you this plaque, you will be able to pick this up right towards the end of the year when you go to do your drop-off and dropping off of textbooks and stuff. We will have a special location where music department will have the plaques for you to pick up. And if you're a band member, you'll be dropping off your uniform and all that good stuff. But seniors, you guys have had a fantastic, especially the band, 4 years. Music department in general, chorus, orchestra, and jazz. Went to Disney a few years back, and New York City, I think maybe your freshman year. So band went to the Rose Bowl. So just a tremendous, 4 years for you students, and we're just really happy for you guys. So the following seniors will be getting their plaques: Jamie Aronzabal, Janaya Bergendahl, Rhiannon Black, Stephen Bonpastori, Chris Byrne, Kelly Calawa, Grace Casanero, Carter Crawley, Ryan Cullen, Jillian DeMeo, Connor Donahue, Wade Dow, Nick Dyer, Olivia Digg, Tyler Faucon, Samuel Fish, Connor Fongelis, Mackenzie Gagne, Hannah Gagnon, Evangela Georgopoulos, Faith Gormley, Emily Grantmont, Cody Hamsmith, Samantha Heinrich, Max Henson, Andrew Hill, Anthony Iovino, Megan Kelly, Sam Kimpton, Katie Lacerda, Adrian LaFawn, Molly Lagasse, Megan Landry, Lillian Law, Amy Muffatone, April Masseri, Molly McGurk, Owen Miller, Macklin Mullen, Alexa Narr, Megan O'Leary, Amy Overholser, Luke Pasquarelli, Eliana Patterson, Brenna Poirier, Jessica Popolowski, Emily Powers, Brandon Ramos, Madison Rearick, Cassidy Rivera Keefe, Owen Rouse, Matt Scaccia, Ariel Shankman, Samuel Seibert, Connor Sherman, Cameron Smith, Lillian Spellman, Bo Spillane, Luke St. Cyr, Nicholas Stebbins, Casey Stratton, Akalam Wambu, Siobhan White, Cassidy Williams. Congratulations, seniors, and we wish you luck.
Hey everybody, Gary here. Just wanted to check back in with you guys here. I know that end of the school year is all about celebration and stuff, and we're not really getting a chance to do that in person with you, so we're doing it this way this year, something a little bit different. Hope everyone is at home and healthy and safe, and all of your family members are as well. I want to congratulate all the members of this year's percussion section. It was a great year. We unfortunately we got cut a little bit short, but you know, for the most part, we made strides this season, and I think that we're going to build on that again for next year. I would like to recognize Carter Crowley as the senior plaque recipient for this year for his leadership role, as far as you know, taking charge of the drum line with Dylan when some of the staff guys weren't around. You did a great job. I'm very appreciative, and we all are. Carter, you're going to do great things when you graduate college, and good luck from not just me, but from all of us on the staff, even though I'm the one speaking, I guess, for us. So stay healthy, stay safe, have a great summer, everybody, and can't wait to get back to drumming with you guys in person. Looking forward to it. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
All right, our next section is dedicated to the Colorguard, the marching band. Unfortunately, Paula or Jen were unable to send a video, so I'll just speak on their behalf and say congratulations to the Colorguard. You guys have had a great year. You worked very hard, twice as hard as everyone else, really putting in the extra time during the week on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays throughout the year. So congratulations to the Colorguard. We also have a senior plaque award for our outgoing senior Colorguard captain, and that is dedicated to Rhiannon Black. Congratulations. Next, we have the outgoing senior drum major plaques to award to the following two students that are graduating and were drum majors, part of the band: Eliana Patterson and Siobhan White. You girls have done an amazing job. We have 2 sets of really big shoes to fill for next year, so Thank you guys for coming on board this year and being part of the drum major team.
Hi, everyone. Well, this is certainly not the banquet that we thought it would be, but here we are. So I have to say that I really love working with the orchestra at Londonderry. It's definitely one of my favorite parts of my job. I really love spending time around the students because of their love of music and their fun personality. I've been so impressed by the group this year and what they have accomplished. We lost a huge group of seniors last year, and I'm so thankful that we had so many outstanding returning members to fill those roles. And also to all of our new members who came in to join the ensemble as well. I'm really excited to work with you guys in the future, and I can't wait to get back to normal. The orchestra had 3 nights of fantastic performances at our Prism concert last fall and a wonderful winter concert last December. We were fortunate to have our spring district strings concert as well, where we were able to get together with all the orchestra students in the middle and elementary schools for a great night of music. Unfortunately, we were not able to have our spring concerts and other events, but you should all know that the concert would have been really incredible and the rest of our year would have been a blast. So we'll get back to it eventually. I do want to recognize 2 members of the ensemble for their contributions to the group this year. Both of these young women took on leadership roles and consistently impressed me with their ability to work with their peers in these positions. They were attentive to the needs of their sections and the ensemble and were exemplary in their modeling of instruction with their sections. It is my pleasure to present a Director's Award to Miss Megan Landry, violin, and it is also my pleasure to present another Director's Award to Miss April Mauseri, viola. Congratulations to both of you. I'm really going to miss having you and all of the other seniors around next year. Each year, one graduating senior is selected to receive the National School Orchestra Award. Making decisions for awards like these is never easy. We have so many fantastic music students here at Londonderry. The National School Orchestra Award is the highest honor you can bestow upon a member of the high school orchestra to recognize excellence in playing and contributions to the ensemble. It is given in recognition of singular merit and outstanding contributions to the success of the school orchestra, for displaying an unusual degree of loyalty and cooperation, and for exemplifying that high standard of conduct that is the aim of the school instrumental program. The student receiving this award this year has been a great leader, consistently coming to class ready to go. She loves music and is always excited about what we are working on. She's a great player with a great personality, and I'm really proud of what she's accomplished this year as our orchestra concert mistress. It is my honor to present this year's National School Orchestra Award to Miss Cassidy Williams. Her name will be added to the national list of recipients. Thank you, Cassidy, for a great year. Congratulations.
Hi, everyone. I wish that we could be celebrating at the Castleton and toasting to another year of successful music making. I hope that you are all doing well and that you're safe and healthy. And I want you to know that I miss you very much. I hope that you are still keeping music a part of your daily life. We have been so lucky to have a gift that keeps on giving, and others really do love the power of music. I look forward to making music again with you in the future. And to our seniors, we wish you all the best of luck. And I hope that you keep in touch and let us know how you're doing. Every year, the music department awards different things and different honors to our seniors. We wish we could recognize each and every one of you, and we try to do that with our senior plaques. But we also have a few other awards to help make note of those special contributions that some of you have made, and we really do appreciate all your efforts. One of those awards is our Director's Award. The student that I will be talking about has been a part of the music department for all 4 years, but only acquired the last few, 3. This student is a very talented musician. They can play multiple instruments and with technical accuracy as well as stylistic interpretation. They are gifted at their craft, and they're always willing to help out other students and understand music and the theory behind it. They also helped out this year with our theater interactive class and have been a part of our pit orchestra for our musicals in the past and was going to be a part of it this year. They have helped accompany choir and other students with numerous songs, sometimes with short notice, always with technical accuracy and with grace. They are also a gifted composer and arranger and just recently won an award through our New Hampshire Music Educators Association for our composition contest. And also they co-wrote that with another student, Connor Fongelis. Shout out to you, Connor. So on behalf of the Londonderry High School Music Department, I'd like to announce that one of our Directors Awards this year will be going to Luke Pasquarelli. Congratulations, Luke. Yay. Okay, so one more announcement and one more award that I usually get to announce is our National School Choral Award. So I usually read what the description is on the certificate. The National School Choral Award is an award given in recognition of singular merit, ability, and achievement of outstanding contributions to the success of the school school vocal program, and of an unusual degree of loyalty, cooperation, and high qualities of conduct by the general consent of the music faculty, school officials, and others. The National School Choral Award is conferred upon one graduating senior every year. Every year, it is quite difficult to choose and select who should be the most deserving of this honor, as we really, truly are blessed at LHS to have many students from year to year who could have risen to this occasion and have risen to this occasion. The senior vocalist that I have chosen for this year has not been in choir all 4 years, but they have been an active member of the music department in our various performances. They have performed at Prism all 4 years, and they have also performed at different coffee houses and theater nights. They have been a part of our All-State and Jazz All-State Music Festivals and have been taking private music and voice instruction throughout high school. They are currently taking music theory, and they always complete all assignments on time and with great accuracy, and they'll ask questions if needed for any clarification. This singer works hard at their craft and is constantly practicing to better themselves. They're always researching the voice, the best practices for self-care and vocal techniques. They're willing to share with others and help others, and they perform solos and small groups for and with anyone that pretty much is asked. As the choir teacher for the Londonderry High School Music Department, I am proud to announce that the 2020 recipient of the National School Choral Award is Faith Gormley. Thank you, Faith, for your numerous contributions to our music program. Congratulations. I miss you all. And again, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe and healthy. And please keep in touch. Email dlachavo@londonderry.org and have a great summer. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Well, this is certainly not the year or the award ceremony that we thought it would be. But here we are. Working with the jazz ensemble at Londonderry is always one of the high points of my day in school. These incredibly talented students are a pleasure to work with. They are enthusiastic about making music, and they come to class every day, or they used to at least, ready to work on challenging material at a high level. They dig into advanced musical concepts and are an amazing group. This year was a busy one for them, with multiple performances through the fall and winter. They are always an impressive group to watch, and this year was no different. The springtime is usually busy with performances for them, and it's been a real shame that we had to miss all of those. I'm really looking forward to getting to work with these guys again in the future. Each year we recognize one graduating senior from the jazz program to receive the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. This is a national award given in schools all over the country to recognize outstanding achievements in the field of jazz, as demonstrated through superior musicianship, character, and individual creativity. We are fortunate at Londonderry to have many very talented students. It's always a challenge to pick just one for this award. This year's recipient is someone who I will really miss working with. The student has a strong passion and love for jazz, constantly learning and studying new jazz charts and musicians. He is a multi-talented musician, primarily a trombone player, but excelling on every other instrument I've ever seen him play. He has a natural ear for music and improvisation, and is a great creative musician. Along with his accomplishments at Londonderry, he was also a member of the New Hampshire Music Educators Association Jazz All-State Honors Band this year. I'm very pleased to present this year's Louis Armstrong Jazz Award to Mr. Anthony Iavino. I'm really going to miss the opportunity to work with him and all the other jazz band seniors next year. Congratulations, Anthony.
Next, we have another plaque award that what we call Directors Awards. And so for each of the groups, we try to pick a student that, just showcases really good showmanship and performs well, is always a good participant, always willing to help. Students that are always outgoing, willing to, be friendly to the students in their sections and involve everybody. And so for band this year, the Director's Award goes to Jessica Popolowski. Congratulations, Jess. Next up, I want to talk about the band staff, which is very special. We have 22 staff members that help out throughout the year in varying capacities. Some just come in to help out during the summer. But overall, we have 22 people that help out. Amazing crew of people that are definitely a key part of this the success of this program. And so those folks are in no particular order: Joe Mundy, Keith Vale, Zach Licata, Gary Goslin, Brian Murphy, Matt Bevis, Dalton Giorda, Jennifer Horn, Paula Vale, Greg McKenzie, Heidi Barnes, Keegan Fountain, Nick Demers, Jackson Hollowa, Dan Kane, Allison Tessier, Samantha Tremack, Emily Dawson, Emma Nelson, Joe Conti, Nick Ramey, Brendan Seaven, and that's it. The next award is our John Philip Sousa Award, and this is the top band award for the night. So I would like to first just say this person has been an amazing inspiration to all the students in his section. He's always been willing to help out when needed, offering help on a consistent basis, and always just being an all-around really great student, good musician, very good musician. And he's looking to pursue, go to college and also participate in the college marching band at his school. The John Philip Sousa Award is in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit in loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires. The John Philip Sousa Band Award is hereby presented to Nick Dyer. Congratulations, Nick. We have this certificate. We also have a small little trophy that is being engraved as we speak. So we will have that available for you at the drop-off days. Okay, moving on. Our next big music department award that is a very prestigious award here in the music department is our departmental award. And this goes to a senior that has usually been involved with multiple ensembles throughout the department. So not just one, but not just two, sometimes three or four. So this particular student has really come a long way. We're so proud of her, her improvements from freshman year. And she's done such a great job and been a huge contributor and fantastic musician. She has a legacy of older brothers and sisters that were fantastic musicians as well. And so this year's senior departmental award goes to Janaya Bergendahl. Congratulations, Janaya. And we'll have that award for you again at the drop-off days. We also do the school award ceremony. It takes place in the gym, usually during the school day in June. And unfortunately, that will not be taking place until next year, and they will award all the awards that were supposed to be given this year. But we will be, for that, they always ask us for a freshman, sophomore, and junior, as well as a senior departmental award. So for freshmen, we awarded Frank Thomas with the music department award. For a sophomore, we chose Jason Kane. And for a junior, we chose Jonathan Mock. And of course, the senior was Janaya Bergendahl. All right, and last but not least, our final award presentation is, again, actually an award that gets acknowledged at the end of the year school award ceremony that takes place in the gym. But we always like to acknowledge these students here at our music department awards because we want them to be acknowledged in front of all their friends. So the award is a U.S. Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Music Award. And so this is awarded to, of course, students that have high standards within their own music department that also coincide and meet with the high standards that the Marine Corps sets for their organization. And so we are always asked every year to pick a female and a male. And so this year we chose Katie Lacerda as our female, and Connor Fongelis is the Semper Fi male winner. So we congratulate those students. And those awards will have to be eventually mailed to you. And so we will get those later on down the road. Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our awards banquet. We want to thank you for tuning in to tonight's presentation. Again, all of the seniors will be able to pick up their plaques. Also, Tri-M, if you are inducted into Tri-M and you're a senior, you will be getting a pink tassel for graduation. Any other, the special awards that we gave to the seniors, the John Philip Sousa Award, National Orchestra Choir, Louis Armstrong Award, those will also be available. The drop-off, as far as I know right now, will be you'll enter the high school at the set of traffic lights, drive down that driveway, and the music pickup and drop-off of uniforms and pickup of plaques will be on the right. So you'll pull into that drop-off lane, just like where we have our music department doors. You'll get your music stuff, and then you'll continue over to in front of the in front of the gym, where you'll be doing textbook drop-off and computer drop-off. And it's just crazy for me to be talking like this, like about a drop-off, and we're not going to see you guys. It's so sad to think about, but I really wish you guys luck in the future. And more so, I would love to see you guys, hopefully when everyone's healthy and everybody can see each other and shake hands once again. I would really like to shake everyone's senior, all the seniors' hand, and congratulate you guys when it is possible. So please feel free to stop by maybe next December when you're on break, and say hi, and we would love to see you. So without any further ado, I'd like to conclude our award ceremony. Thank you all for coming.
America.